Hi, welcome to the Carbon Dioxide Removal Newsroom by Andrew Lockley. Here's your roundup of top CDR updates from the past week. Mafix raised $5.4 million in pre-seed funding to commercialize silicon fertilizers that accelerate enhanced rock weathering, improve soils, and remove CO2. Senken agreed to purchase 50,000 tons of permanent carbon removal from Carbonsate's biomass storage project in Namibia, Europe's largest such deal to date. Remove signed a pre-purchase agreement with India's Climitra for permanent biochar removals using invasive Prosopis juliflora in Gujarat's Kutch district. CapChar deployed its first commercial unit at Carbon 350 near Petersfield, converting local woody biomass into biochar and generating durable removals. Eni and SONATRACH expanded cooperation on forestry-based CDR and methane monitoring, measurement, and reduction efforts across Algeria. CapChar and Electrolith formed a strategic partnership to commercialize next-generation lithium extraction technology. Carbon launched Project Mathai in Nairobi, the Global South's first industrial CO2 injection deployment at a concrete plant, targeting 15 tons of permanent mineralization annually. Cetos Group completed construction of its $9 million treehouse biochar plant in California and began commissioning. Renova, Sysav and Öresundskraft applied for state support in Sweden's second BECCS reverse auction, seeking shares of up to $1.07 billion in remaining funding. Romania became the first EU country to compensate aquaculture farms for carbon sequestration, allocating €14.285 million for environmental services. Heidelberg Materials paused its $1.36 billion Edmonton CCUS project, citing low carbon credit prices and regulatory uncertainty in Canada. Kazakhstan opened 5.2 million acres of non-forested land for carbon projects to attract investment and expand carbon markets. Rainbow issued its 500,000th carbon credit till date, after assessing 73 projects across 6 CDR pathways in Europe, Africa, and Asia. Costa Rica reported over 10.2 million tons of net CO2 equivalent removals from REDD+ activities between 2020 and 2023, according to a UN technical review. B0 Carbon released risk ratings for 14 CDR projects in Microsoft's portfolio, assessing carbon accounting, additionality, permanence, and execution. The GHG protocol released guidance supporting implementation of its land sector and removal standard. The Pembina Institute launched Ready, Set, Remove, a guide helping Canadian companies assess CDR and develop procurement strategies. That's all for now. Subscribe to the Carbon Removal Update Substack newsletter for more details.